Now I've been dying to get out here and test this trail because I've seen so much content about it on Instagram. These drops look so sick. We're gonna have a look at them in a bit. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button because so much more content like this coming. Let's get down to it. Let's get a shred on. Now this trail called Payrise starts off on the roll in at the top. As you can see from the trail guide, you want to take the second left. So once you come down the first roll in where everything starts, you got a nice flat out straight. And then you pump this and pump this. They're like two little rollers. Then you hit the first berm. Now this trail's got loads of sick berms on it, and you can kind of switch back between them, it looks like. So they're kind of like a little bit kicky. And then we've got another straight. Once you come out of these first two berms, hop round. So I've seen quite a lot of people doing is hopping them. And then you go all guns out into the first quite serious feature actually. Now it's got a chicken line, as you can see by the sign there. And we've got the bigger drop on the right, which is slightly kickered. So you have to jump up and out, and then we've got the middle one, which is the medium one, and then the chicken line is on the left. The chicken line actually has a boardwalk, so although they're all blind takeoffs now, you can roll off that one, you can't roll that one, and you definitely can't roll that one. But I've seen people, you just cruise in off the brakes for the big one, and I've seen people shed in a slight amount of speed, so I'm confident for the middle one, so that's what I'm going to hit first. And then I'll probably move on to the bigger one. I'm not too fussed about a chicken line. Might ride it, might not. Cruising. Yo. So even that one looks super mellow, super chill. It's quite a big gap. I mean, that's a good few feet of distance, but the run out is super long, so I'm confident that I can get it. Let's keep going down. And then once you come over the drops, you got this super long landing into a really nice catch berm, and then the sun's kind of blasted it out, but you got straight there into the next corners, and then you come out with so much speed. I'm seeing people absolutely flying. They pump this bump and then they come through this. It's looking super churned up today. It's going to be interesting getting into this berm. I imagine you want to take the high line, get into the berm. Yeah, it looks sick though. I was actually just chatting to a dude who said that in the dry this trail runs infinitely better, and I can definitely imagine why when it's all slick and slippery like this. You've made this super muddy section, you're into the first berm. It looks a little bit slippery, but it's actually lipped like the one at the top, so you can kind of jump down around. I'm seeing a lot of people kind of jump off the middle section here. Yo, just like that. Yeah, whew. It's best to jump out of it as we've seen those two guys just do, or three guys, perfectly timed, into this berm. And then it's basically the exact same berm on a copy. It's a little sketchier here because it's so rooty and muddy. So I've seen a lot of the faster people come out of this berm and jump over to the left side here, and that means you're missing out this, but also you're setting yourself up infinitely better for this absolute beast of a berm. Buzzing to hit this. I'm imagining if you come in super tight, you're just going to stop dead because it's like boom. Whereas if you come in over these roots into the outside, you can kind of ride it as a proper berm, but it looks so slippery. This must be mad in the dry though. Yo. Whoa. You can actually see from those guys that just rode it, the tyre tracks that go there, that's a super tight line and they slowed down loads. But if you come in, jump the roots, and go on the super outside, it's a way more gradual corner, and you maintain speed for the next bit. And you're seeing people come out of this berm, either shrouping it or coming around the outside, and then losing loads of speed into this berm, and you kind of snake round. You're seeing some people properly pump into this to get the speed up. Oh, there comes a rider. Sick. So now that we've had a look at the top section up to where everyone's slowing down in that little bit of a dip, it seems like a good place to pull off to session. So what I'm going to do is go to the top and hit the smaller drop, which is the middle one. I'm not too phased about the chicken one because I know I can do the middle one. And let's have a see what it rides like. I'm going to take in what I've kind of seen people ride in. Let's have a go. And then we're going to have a go at the big drop. First hit on that middle drop. Probably should ride the smaller ones. Or smaller one even. Coasting in. Yo. Oh. Damn, son. So that top section is so sick. That run was absolutely insane. I went off the middle drop because I knew I could do it. It takes a lot of braking to get into, so just be heads up on that. And yeah, we rode to that little section. So now we're going to carry on going down. And when I do the next section, I think I'm going to try and hit the bigger one. We'll see. Let's go have a look at more of the trail. That is so sick. People are pumping into this, coming round, got this super clean berm, and then I've seen people jump these. Now it looks actually all right. They're probably more pump jumps. Hopefully I can get a clip of someone doing it, but you're basically dead stop or losing loads of speed, and then you roll round. It's kind of like a roller coaster actually. Then we go over the pump bumps into another such a sick berm. Look how high up this person's rode the berm. How crazy is that? That is literally like inches away from hitting that tree. So these berms are sick because you can jump out of pretty much all of them. They've been built with the kind of lip on the edge, so they're not gradual, you kind of just jump out of them. So you come out of the last berm on this sick top section with all the berms, and you can kind of, it's almost like a little step down wedge feature, so you probably scrub it a little bit, and then you hit the last jump on the top section, which you jump across this sketchy sniper route, and then the trails merge, so keep an eye out to the left. So now that we've walked basically down to the fire road, which is the entire top section, we're now going to go up to the top and do the entire rundown, but I'm going to hit the big drop. Now I'm just going to do what I did last time with a big jump and just go straight into it and hope it works. So what we're going to do is go up to the top now, do this entire top section down to the road, and then we're going to carry on down and look at what the rest of the trail has to offer. Payrise. Fly in the mouth. That is rapid. So if you're wanting to get a full run, the trail merges here onto another trail, which is called Past the Duchy. This is the bottom sections, but you've got these whoops. They used to be way more defined, but they're just like kind of braking bumps now. And in this section, it gets way more technical. Like there's not a lot happens here, so we'll just breeze past this. But it goes from the sort of flowy, smooth, jumpy, bermy, droppy section into this quite crazy bottom section, which I quite like the variety of it because it keeps you on your toes a little bit. So you're coming through here, you've got these techie route sections. I've ridden this before, probably quite a lot of you have, but if you want to do the full trail, then we may as well look at it. So little route section, there's not really many lines through it. And then it goes into another slightly loose corner. And then probably the last techie section on this trail is this rock garden. Now you can go low. I wouldn't go through the middle because it's quite severe in the middle. I always find that the top line is better because you can kind of saw through, sets you up better for the rest of the trail. Whereas low line, you're kind of skipping through, but it's whatever works best for you really. We got a flat out motorway part. Run down, more motorway. Step down onto the road, onto a big table, well it's not very big, into a swooping left-hand berm, and then you're at the end of the trail. So now we've also looked at the bottom section of this trail. Instead of doing it in the section, I'm just going to go to the top and do a full rundown, piece it all together. Hopefully we don't fall off. I'm going to try and talk as I go down. Let's go check it out. Okay, so we looked at the whole trail now. Let's get an entire lap. Hit the big jump, right. Oh, that's perfect. Oh yeah. Then the trails merge, full lap into the techie stuff. Oh, these roots, man. Woo! Take the high line through here, like I said, into the motorway section. Build table, and then we're out the bottom. it's not worth going all the way because there's nothing down there. There we go, full run. That was so sick. Whew. So there you go guys, I hope you enjoyed that little insight into the new trail at Windhill, the new red.